up for Time's Up, literally, because they didn't believe a wahmen. One of my favorite things that I get to do, I am Mecca, I am your favorite consumer advocate here on YouTube, is talk about celebrities, especially when they, I don't know, do hypocritical things. What we all do, let's face it, I do it, you do it, Brie Larson does it.
Please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
Natalie Portman does it.
Those who abuse power are not going to have a change of behavior out of the goodness of their hearts. They are motivated by self-interest, and they will only change their behavior if they have to worry they will lose what they care about.
And it's about time up, or these times up. People, these lady women people.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Drop the taco, get the taco.
I didn't play Captain Marvel because I wanted to be a hero. I just wanted to be a person.
Taco.
And that was a big platform to play a person.
Question.
Yes.
Am I pretty enough to be sexually harassed?
What?
Oh, a little history. This might be another case of hearts in the right place and their heads up their own backside. Again, like it usually is with all these Hollywood celebrity types. Oh, here we go. Time's up. Turns a page. Brie Larson, Tessa Thompson, and Yossi Stacey Smith on a very simple formula to create change. Inclusion strategies have sprung up aplenty. Now, this is from 2018 from Hollywood Reporter. But do we really need to move the needle? Yes. Time's up. Brie Larson, Tessa Thompson, and Dr. Stacey Smith dish on how to activate Hollywood's female lady whammon people networks. You know, this is the one where they probably, for all we know, sit around in a room and figure out ways to manipulate men into doing what they want, for all we know. Or, you know, just take elaborate vacations to, you know, chit chat and get massages while they claim to yeah, I talked about this one probably last year. Oh, when did this one come out? Well, they got busted for it, for sure. November 2020. I was trying to talk about anything other than Orange Man Bad, and thank you so much for me. I really appreciate it. If you guys do like my channel, I have sponsorship. I have the super chat thingy. There's a super thanks. It's just like a super chat you can leave after the fact. And unlike some of these grifters here, this is what we literally call a grift. I am not going off and going on elaborate vacations on these board of director meetings. There's more. Oh, there's more. It was already bad enough that they got busted doing this stuff last year, where they spent $1.4 million on salaries, including $157 on conferences at luxury resorts. These are board of directors members. Who are people who are on the board of directors? A lot of celebrity. Who's she? We remember her. Time's Up. It was a movement usually supposed to be fighting against, you know, women who put up with creepy old bosses like Harvey, you know, Leslie Headland's former boss, Harvey, that guy. Who do we have here? Reese Witherspoon, Amy Schumer. Oh, Amy Schumer. And of course, who do we have on the board of directors, according to today's reporting, or at least this weekend's? Nice one to drop us on Labor Day weekend, by the way. All of these lady women's. Shonda Rhimes, Eva Longoria, Journey Smollett. Oh, just like her brother Juicy. Just like Juicy. Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree with scandal in that family, huh? Time's Up board. Among Time's Up board exit and mid. Yeah, so a lot of lady women celebrity people. A lot of diverse lady women celebrity people, if you're actually counting diversities. Like, you know, these sort of people do. And our favorite.
A little bit of me.
Yeah, her. The tax filings detail the mission of Time's Up now as being to promote a safe and fair and dignified work for women of all kinds. We work to make sure that women are free from harassment and other forms of discrimination on their job, have equal opportunity for economic security, and can achieve the highest position of power wherever they work, unless they work on YouTube. And, you might want to use some of that money to, I don't know, program a bunch of nasty comments to say things to silence critics of yours. Maybe allegedly. Oh, here's where it gets spicy, but according to the Post, huge amounts were spent on executives instead of legal support.
These goddamn grifters!
So they just went basically, Lisa Borders was recruited to head Time's Up, but only spent 4 months at the organization after her 36-year-old son was accused of, doing bad things. Nevertheless, the CEO managed to pull in $342,000 for his salary. The chief marketing officer, Rachel Terrace, drew a salary of $295,000 for her efforts during the organization's first year. Well, here's the fun thing about all of the board of directors, including, I believe Brie Larson was on there at one point. Let's jump down. Famous names including actress Jessica Chastain, Mira Sorvino, who, connection to Harvey, there you go, spoke out in support of the organization. Harvey the bad guy, the producer who had his way with people, who chased secretaries around desks, according to Tarantino. Alyssa Milano, now you're also another one of these flying fucking hypocrites, by the way, Alyssa. Now, another one of these believe all women, except women who accuse political party members of your team, specifically me. I'm not on any team. I'm on my team. I don't care. I hear it as a bunch of noise, both directions, and this is what's really, really hilarious to me. Now, we've got this update today due to, and like I said, I'm not on any team, but this is relevant to talk about. The entire Time's Up board is to step down amid the Cuomo scandal in New York, and, well, anybody paying attention in the politics land knows that this guy did basically the Harvey stuff, and that's why he resigned. That's why he had to step down, not for, the other political misdeed about the grandparent. Don't you care about grandparents? Because I certainly have to fucking wear a mask, asshole. Yeah, I'll say it, sure. You don't have to be on any political side to be pissed off at these sort of people. And I'm tired of this. I'm tired of these do as I say, not as I do. Sort of elite government, Hollywood, all of them. They're all in cahoots. They're all terrible. They're all part of this fucking club that we're not in. Former current board members. Oh, here we go. 8 members of the Time's Up board are stepping down as a result of their ties to disgraced former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. Time's Up is ready for new leadership, and we want to move forward towards this new iteration. Current board members will be replaced entirely with new members in the next 30 days. 4 current board members: Ashley Judd, Colleen DeCourcy, Rafi Friedman, and Gerswan and Gabrielle Sulzberger will remain briefly to help with a smooth transition. So we have a few people like Eva Longoria are stepping down. We know she's on there. Shonda Rhimes says that she and 7 other members of the board will step down next. Shonda Rhimes! Now, she's producer and creator of Grey's Anatomy, I believe, a lot of those shows. I think there's a few of them that she does. So she's a really powerful woman in television. And, of course, the most egregious of all of these. The reason why they're stepping down, why it's attached to Cuomo, we're going to get into that here. Catholic resigned after the investigation found she had been involved in efforts to try and discredit Cuomo's first public accuser. Believe all women until you don't, because, they're not on your team. They're going to make your team look bad. Is that it? Seriously. In a statement announcing her resignation, Tetchin, so that's this one here. That's why she's not a famous celebrity, but still, if you're gonna be part of the team, at least they're all stepping down and not just throwing one of them out to the sacrificial lamb, right? They're not just letting one of them be the scapegoat. They're all stepping down. I think she's probably taking the biggest hit because, look, she's probably the oldest. She's the one who's like, yeah, you know what? I'm a double diversity. I'm of a certain age group where I gotta, figure out what I'm gonna spend all my millions on that we probably set aside that nobody even knows about. Allegedly, in my opinion, because I'm an opinion ranter. This isn't news. This is just an opinion piece, and I have an opinion on this one. And these lady whammons. Yeah, she has become a divisive figure, so at least she's acknowledging what she did. So she acknowledged that she had become a divisive figure. I am especially aware that my position at the helm of Time's Up has become a painful and divisive focal point, where those very women and other activists who should be working together to fight for change are instead battling each other in harmful ways because they're all a bunch of flying fucking hypocrites, TM Mecca. Which we all know. And this Time's Up movement was already exposed as a literal fucking grift, where they're throwing all this money, and it's right there on their income taxes, how much they reported here. And obviously, I do want to point out that, of course, I don't believe every single one of these celebrities absolutely is aware that that's where a lot of this money is going to. Clearly, they're probably just laying there getting a massage going, yeah, of course I'm going to be at the spa if I'm giving up my valuable time to talk about this charity thing. It's like really, really important that you give your money. Like, oh my God. So I'm sure they're not even aware of how big of a grift this charity actually is. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of celebrity lady whammon people who are attaching their names to these sort of organizations. Natalie, Brie, Tessa, all of these lady whammon people, right? Nonprofit sector, almost $1 million was spent on legal fees to a global firm with a strong lobbying arm. Oh, here you go. And $100,000 was paid to a public relations firm. So whose public relations firm are you spending this on? What, protecting these little actresses' images when lady whammon people like me call them out on their bullshit?
Like, sorry, but I'm calling you bitches out. Like,
because yeah, we gotta hold some of these ladies accountable sometimes too. So time's up movement. We're looking at you. We're looking at you. I am Mecca, and I didn't want to make a video until I really, really had something to say, and I had something to say. See you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.
I thought that's what I look like.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
That's not what I look like. Get out! Get out of my space!